Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational Monster Train series where I record this episode on my birthday. Woo, go me! Another year round the sun, oh boy. I'm not telling you how old I am. I'm not ancient, I'm like middle-aged, it's fine. I don't actually know how old I am offhand, it's something in the 30s, but regardless, yeah, I'm recording this on my birthday. I had a humongous date night out with the SO and got some cool presents. Nothing particularly exciting, but chill stuff. Like one of them is a plushed animal of a sloth, which is pretty excellent. So, all in all, a very successful birthday in my opinion. But but yeah, so this is being recorded on my birthday, but it is not being posted on my birthday. So I really don't know. I think it's going to be a week and a half ago or so. So like a week and a half before when this gets posted was my birthday is the way I should phrase that. So yeah, that's fun. I don't really know where I was going with it. I just thought it was kind of a fun thing that happened to me today. I normally don't really pay much attention to this sort of thing, but everyone else in my life loves doing something interesting with it, so I kind of just let them have their fun and then I have fun out of it too. So, hell yeah. That's pretty much where we're at. I don't really think there's anything else to report. I will ask though, have any of you had your birthdays recently? If so, happy birthday to you. I hope you had a good one. I hope you got everything you wanted and you had a good day. So, and if you haven't had a birthday recently, well, happy birthday whenever that comes around. I don't know. I don't know anyone's birthday, and that's just gonna have to be okay. Anyway, that's enough talking about this nonsense. Let's get on to what you're really here for, Monster Train. We're not doing anything too crazy in this particular series. We have no actual real balance changing mods enabled, so we're just playing basic old Monster Train, nothing crazy. We are, yeah, currently on an 85 win streak. We're going to 100 to the best of my ability. I will make it there or die trying. We are also on a 41 win streak for the series itself. So this is the YouTube series, which is pretty cool. Our previous run was with Primordium here. We had 7 Blights with Abandoned Stave and Penitent Remains with an Endless Egg. Our run was so strong that Primordium basically didn't matter. And considering how strong Primordium is, especially with Penitent Remains, well, you can imagine how strong that run was. It was fun. I feel like I do Endless Egg a lot though, so I don't know if it was particularly noteworthy outside of being really powerful. So, fair enough. I'll take the wins I get. Today, we move on to the next champion, who is still the strongest champion in the game by a very wide margin, Little Fade. I'm pretty confident that as soon as you see Little Fade, you're guaranteed to win. Period. No questions asked. The only thing that's challenging about Little Fade is how do you actually navigate to the win? And it's not obvious, right? The main thing that take away from here is that the reason why Little Fade is allowed, I say allowed loosely, but the reason why she hasn't been balanced down is that she's very hard to play, and a lot of players lose with her. So her win rates aren't actually that good. If you're basing strength of champions strictly on metrics, so win rates, she's actually pretty low. Which is kind of weird to think about. I consider her the strongest champion in the game by so wide a margin, it's kind of silly. Just in a league on her own, right? But the average win rate with her is significantly lower. There are other champions that I consider pretty bad that have higher win rates because they're very straightforward, right? There's no nuance to them. You play thing, you get value, and then you get carried by a strong clan or something. A good example of that is Rector. Rector's pretty middling, but is a higher win rate than Fade overall because, you can play Burnout, you can play Harvest, they're straightforward. The only one that gets avoided like the plague, of course, being Dark Calling because that's complicated. So yeah, that's just kind of where things are at. It's always interesting to think about, but nothing else particularly nuanced to report here. We are, going to be playing random, secondary, no mutators on Covenant 25. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get the hell on the road. Get the hell on the road? I guess that makes sense. Anyway, we have Umbra again. You know, between the Cursed Seed series and my runs in general, I feel like I exclusively play Umbra. I know this is confirmation bias, because obviously I play other things besides Umbra, but I just remember every single Umbra run. And it's always something. They always get submitted, oh, I lost with Penumbra, oh, I lost with Primordium. Or the alternative, I just RNG into Umbra, or I'm playing Umbra by default, and I'm tired, man. Show me some other clans, please. I don't hate it, but some variety would be good. Anyway, that's enough about that. We're Exile melting with Exile Umbra, so we have Plinks, your favorite champion and starter card. We are shown, let's see, Dazed, Talos, Spell Shield Fell, and Chased Seraph with Hallowed Drippings, Packed Morsels, and Memento Mori. Thinking a little bit here. It's a good start. Burnout extenders that go away are good to have with Fade in general. Big fan. Makes Firelight pretty strong. Packed Morsels is fine. I genuinely think that Morsels overall compete with Fade a little too much. They give her things like Damage Shield or Lifesteal that keep her alive. They boost her stats awkwardly. She has to be in front because she has to die, so it's not quite good. Yeah. You could play them in the back on a floor to get Firelight buffs, but they go away, so it's not particularly wise. I don't know. And Memento Mori is also here. We should be fine. It's Fade. What could go wrong? This is the only champion in the base game right now where I believe looking at the Forge First is correct. And it's because you need to know what you're seeing here. And immediately we don't see Firelight, which is an important realization, because this is a terrible Little Icarus start. Truly awful. We have no clan support here. If I had something like a Prismal Dust, we might be able to pull it off, but we don't. Because, in case you don't know, the Damage Shield interacts really well with this Little Fade, but without Prismal Dust in your start, I don't like this. Feeding it morsels is not good, especially since I have to plink to get morsels to feed, which kills units and steals from Fade. And then the other thing that's competing here is we have Chased. It's not a problem necessarily, right? But you can't do the permanent stay alive strategy here because Chased will steal your damage shield and steal your spikes. I'm just going to click Eternal Flame and we're going to have a more normal Umbra run. Fossilized Fangs. What are you showing me in this run? 2 Remnant Banners. Umbra banner with a Hellvent, but it's opposite the Vortex. There's basically no world I'm going Umbra here. Fossilized Fangs is a much worse relic than I wish it was. There's just nothing that I care about. I'm going to take Conscription Notice. I have Little Fade, which means that Eternal Flame specifically, which means that having a unit like this is pretty good. And our run looks pretty normal here. I should skip this relic because I have virtually no way to deal with a 9-2 and I am weak. Yeah. This Little Fade variant is pretty decently strong, honestly. Oh god, this is terrible. Why would I click this champion? Oh god. Oh no, I have to get her killed. Oh, but we have Shark. Shark is good. He pops that at least. Yikes. Let's see, 20 damage here. No Frostbite in. Of course. I don't know what I expected from you, Plink. Don't know what I expected. I'm just going to leak this, right? We take Train Steward middle to at least clear that armor. I take 6 here, and it's just going to have to be okay. I will also just accept that this guy comes in through and slaps me. We'll let this come through, no problem. I could have reasonably played middle, but there's a reason I didn't do this, right? And the answer is that I fully plan on just winning on this coming floor. Right? We leak 6. But I don't take this next... Geez, this would be 11. Because we're going to kill on bottom. Yep, and that's it. We just win on bottom floor. Yeah, game is easy. Cool. So that's why I did this. And I realized I could have taken the Titan Sentry on middle to catch the Collector, but honestly, it's fine. This is better. Cool. Alright, only taking 6 is much better than taking 17. Man, I hate this fade, because now all of my primitive molds are dumb. In which case, I want Molten Encasement. Gives me something to reform that I actually care about. Yep, it's just Molten Encasement. Good. And this was a unit trial, so I see a unit here. Space Prism's fine. Prismal Dust is not great. It's okay, but it's not great. Space Prism, it's a fine card. Making of a Morsel is probably good. I do have Packed Morsels, but I think I'm just going to take Space Prism here. Oh, Shadow Siege. I mean, they show me Shadow Siege. What can I actually do with this thing on this run? He's big. What unit do I put him in? I'm trying to think of all the myriad combinations of units. What could they give me that I would take, especially in a Remnant banner? No. No way, man. I think Harvest is not bad, but I have the Packed Morsels. I don't care about missing the Fossilized Fangs with Alloyed Construct. I'm just going to self-infuse him anyway. Now, sadly, that cannot be done until Ring 5. My morsel plan right now is just Packed Morsels. It's not terrible. I think Construct is better than Baron here, though. Is it? Probably. Baron's not bad. No, he's not bad. Do I want another Alloyed Construct run? I mean, it doesn't matter what I want. Truly, it's more about what I should do here. What do I have? The Wickless Baron is going to be slow, right? I have to hit Endless for this Molten Encasement. I mean, I want to hit it anyway, but I don't have good harvesting. I won't have good damage. I could reasonably get Fade killed every turn, basically, but I don't know. I don't feel like this is a very good harvest line. Yeah, I just don't think it is. I'm going to take Construct. Yeah, fair enough. We're going Umbra. Again. Would like to look at the Merchant of Steel, even though I can't afford anything. There's technically a world where there's a Remnant banner that I don't want, and I just take this front thing here. Merchant of Magic does nothing for me. Yeah, fair enough. What you got for me here? Large. I don't want it. What's in the banner? Money. Money's fine, right? You can put him on the bottom floor. He chills, earns dollars. I'll take Wickless Tycoon here. Yeah, cool. That is acceptable. Intrinsic Space Prism, pretty good. Pretty good, taking that early. Yeah, I'll do that. Intrinsic Space Prism means I never have to take space now. It's a boss relic, so I'm cool with that. And we chill. Neat. Feels bad. This is Aggressive Amulet. It's a little concerning. We probably do get a little rundown. It's spikes, dudes. I should be able to take this, though. I also have the conscription notice, so we're fine. Right? We're fine. It's the conscription notice that makes this free, so. But terrible draw, wow. Let's play Fade first. What do I get? Cold Kalia. Okay, with Cold Kalia, I don't actually have to play the Alloyed Construct here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this is good. We're gonna make a lot of dollars here. Cool. Let's see, Fade in front again. I'll take the Molten Encasement in front there. I will take the dollars on middle. Beat a train steward, sure. Cool. We're basically going to get Fade to the point where Fade solos the boss. More or less. I'll take a reform here, right? Yeah, sure. I play Fade in back. We take more Molten Encasement value. I'll play another Train Steward, no problem. And we're gonna die to spikes. Unceremoniously. I'll take the Primitive Mold. Give me more stealth. Cool. The Baron kills everything. Truly the best solution here. Fun. Neat. Baron wins, and we earn an extra, wow, 25 gold on that floor. Pretty good, all things considered. I do not need these cards molded. I have primitive molds that I barely use. Burnout extensions not happening. A third Packed Morsels is pretty good, admittedly. It's pretty decent. I did not take a ping. Should I take Antumbra Assault? Honestly, yeah. I should take Antumbra Assault here and not Packed Morsels. Yeah, fine. Oh. Hell yeah. Morsel Maid. Get in my run. Easy. Game is straightforward. We go to the right here. I put Alloyed Construct into Morsel Maid, and this run goes off the chain. Awesome. I haven't seen Morsel Maid in forever. Quick is good. I'll take it. Yep. Reroll immediately. Multi-strike is good. This run is a joke. This run is a joke? Really? Wow. Wow. This run is unbelievable. You serious with me right now? That Morsel Maid slaps. This is... Wow. Okay. What you got in this cavern? An overflow? Make him small? Copy a card 5 times. You know what card is really, really good to copy 5 times in a Morsel Maid deck? Packed Morsels. That's really strong. I don't even care if it has no packed shards. My Morsel generation is suddenly extremely good. And they all consume, so I don't really care. Wow, okay. This run took a turn I didn't expect. Let's go blow up Talos. Now you just get to see me click 5 million morsels into a unit and then auto-win with it. It's pretty good. Yes, I also have a little Fade on this run. Oh yeah, Wickless Tycoon, are you serious? I don't even need... Hold up. I play this bottom floor? What in the world? Yeah, we are out of control. This run is ridiculous. Anything that leaks by gets the next Tycoon. This is too much money for me. That little Fade pops in. We're gonna get quickly to the point where nothing dies. I just click every morsel in the world. You get to hear me tap my keyboard because it's how I play these morsels. Hey look, we already win. What is this thing? Oh yeah, Train Steward. It can burn out for more money. Fun. Sweet, a morsel. Cool. I will primitive mold here. Let this man burn out up top. How's this hit coming in? Oh, we kill all of these and then, yes, Talos kills Fade, which is the same as putting in this Train Steward, so we're fine. Cool. Seems good. Go team. Well played. Plank first? Good. I take Fade in front. I ping it out. And we just go crazy. Neat. Oh no, I'm letting Fade die. It does not matter one bit. Look at this, backline gorging, huh? Seems good. Cool, we win. And we made a lot of money too, which is great. Every single one of those units gave me 5 gold. Shroud Mitosis is pointless. Wickless Recruitment is pointless. Formless Child is pointless. We skip. I don't need these units. Goodbye. I don't need space anymore. I don't need Ember for anything. I just take card draw. Wow. Alright, well, this is our run now. I need to remove crap, really? It's just these Plinks are now dead. Train Stewards are now dead. A dupe on another Packed Morsels is fun, but I have enough generation. I don't need to see a unit. Great. So this run is pretty straightforward at this point. The Train Stewards are pretty annoying, but I also want to be clearing these Plinks because they are terrible. Truly. I will take the Horde, of course. Man, I wish I had Fossilized Fangs now. Jesus. I'll play Mask of Penumbra. It is a draw relic on this run. Sketches is bad. Yes. I'll take Mask of Penumbra. It's better than Commemorative Spike here. For sure. We just play all in on Eternal Flame and pretend that Fade is also on this run, which is pretty unbelievable. Holdover. Holdover on what? What would I even hold over here? Nothing? Feels bad leaving it behind. Should I take this Antumbra Assault and look for a 10 in piercing or something? The problem is 13 doesn't even kill things, right? It's just so bad. It's decent now, though. I should take a -1 into Memento Mori. Even though I'm not really losing a lot of units, it may end up doing something on this run. I think I just remove cards, actually. Remove Consume on one of these Packed Morsels would be pretty neat, but I just don't see it. I'm looking at this holdover and I just feel bad. I don't want to click any of these. I need a more sustainable morsel plan that is not just Packed Morsels. Let me think about this. Floor 1 of the Divinity has a 15 health Wilt Wings. You can't rely on hitting that with this. Floor 2... the lowest health thing is 15 on that floor. It's the Light Wings, right? Is it the Light Wings? No, it's the Shade Wings has 15 life. I can never remember which one has what. Anyway, one of them has 15. The Healer has 20 there. Floor 3 has the Conduit, so that's 10. You could finally kill something. This card really needs to do 5 damage base, and then I might actually take this holdover, because then I could put a 10 in piercing on it and actually achieve some goal with this. But right now, this is bad. Could give it a +30 if I see another one. Where are my temples? Here, here. We have 3 more temples. I honestly don't think I need this. I think I just remove bad cards, honestly. I just clean up this deck, take a -1 into... I will give it a -1 +10, I think, just so it's slightly better. But I don't need to actually invest anything in it. It's just a ping. It's not that good. We move on. I don't have any really great cards here. Multi-strike, I don't care. Yep, what I draw turn 1 means whether or not I play bottom floor. We play top floor. Yep. We send Fade on the bottom. Siren of the Sea, huh? Interesting choice. So the first thing, do I play her? She's not bad. She's a good frontline. I could put Siren and then the Tycoon for 3 space. Alloyed Construct for 2, which is 5 of my 6 space, and I can still play stuff. Sure, actually. I do want to save the Ember here, so I'll give up the 1 incant. Put a Morsel down first. Then we play Alloyed Construct in the back. Then we play Siren in front. I then feed the morsels, and we're okay. And we're fine, yeah. Cool. Show me the power of Plink. I'll take it. That's good. Hey, good draw. Plink, I need more consistent morsel drawing 110%. Yeah, absolutely. I do want to... Where do I play Fade? That's a good question. I think it is Tycoon here. Yes. That does clean up the floor, technically. It sure does. Okay, feed the morsels now. See where we get to here. Okay. We do clear everything here, which is really what I wanted. We kill everything, so we just keep playing Fade bottom. It's a lot of damage coming in. I might actually want to Plink here in case I hit. Yeah, it's actually good. Fine. I know I skipped that Plink, but it's fine. I will take the Umbra Assault here. Play these up top. I realize that does stack them up a bit, but we're at a stage where I should be able to get some damage to the point where we're okay. We're doing what? That's 189. I will play Fade on bottom for the slap. We're almost certainly leaking something, and there's just nothing I can do about it. I think it is time for Fade up top here. Take the Plink. It's actually a pretty good hit. That's a really good hit. See if I can put it over a threshold. Okay, so I can put Fade in front. And we kill everything, right? Yeah, absolutely. Because she does 95, and then it's slap, 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 and then these two can collectively kill the conduit. Cool. Good bonk. Great job. We play a million morsels here. What do I draw? It's Blink. Always has been. We should be able to get over 100 on this turn with all of the packed morsels. 105 is the operative number. Good job. And then one hit comes in. Wait a second. She changes everything because she's quick. She kills front. He kills 1, 2, 2. So we actually don't lose Fade. And it's time I put her in the back here. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Cool. We let him walk up. I have plenty of everything else. We're fine. I look for a Plink here. Great, I get money. Sure, dude. I don't need these morsels. Alright, we lose our lad, but it's fine. So I lose 5 gold there, but it's okay. We got the relic. Exploding candle. I guess I could reform something, so sure. It's worth more than 25 gold to me. Crushing Demise. Hard to say no to Crushing Demise here. I'll take it. Yeah, good. Good card. Void Binding Feast, Shroud Mitosis. None of these matter because I have the power of Morsel Maid, so we skip. Cool. This is a Divine Relic. You're going to have to show me some good stuff. I don't need these. We skip. Take my 25 gold. Alright. I could dupe. I could look for Merchant of Trinkets. We're at a stage where I would love an Abandoned Umbra or a Shade Lamp. A dupe here would just go into packed morsels, actually. Removals are nice. I'm going to go left. There are high rolls on the caverns, the trinkets. I could afford one. It's fine. Neat trick. We should look at the cavern before the money or the pyro remains. What is this? What do I do here? Frozen Nostalgia? I mean, I was just talking about Umbra Assault needing some extra oomph. I don't actually need to play the conscription notice unit on the floor, right? We have 6 space right now. It's 1, 2, 3 for the morsel, 4 for Fade eventually, 5, 6 for the Tycoon for now. And the Tycoon just gets removed eventually. I can just take Frozen Nostalgia and our Plinks go mad with power. That's a great hit, because suddenly Plink went from being a terrible card to being really good. And Memento Mori picked up a free 15, and Tumber Assault hits for 28. Cool. Teeth of Gold. No, I don't want these cards. We're fine. It's cool. -2. Intrinsic. Interesting decisions to make. Put the Tycoon in the encasement. It's fine. I could -2 Memento Mori, but these just don't provide enough value for me to care. How many things are actually dying? It's just Fade. It's just Fade. I just stick it out. I would have taken a Purge there, but we'll hold off. I'm gonna, I guess, go to the magic shop, right? I don't really need shops for anything. I could take a holdover into Crushing Demise now, and that would be okay. I'm looking for Morsel Generation. We're gonna chill. Yeah, we chill. 50 is fine here. I easily get up there. I have plenty of late game temples. I'm not worried about her or anything here. Cool. All right, Fate, show me what you got. Animus of Will. We're playing top, certainly. I'm gonna elevator the lady. What is Animus of Will doing? I could reform her, actually, right? She's not bad for that. Interesting. What if I put Tycoon down here and then Animus in the back? Clean that whole thing up. I take the Space Prism up top, as I said I would. I just reform anything as needed. It's a lot of money to make. Good. Cool, so first order of business. Packed morsels. We play a morsel. We play construct. We play morsels. Good job. Go team. I want to plink bottom. Excellent hits. Good money. Good hits. That gives me more Ember for another plink. Excellent job. Go team. I take little Fade in. She gets a kill. And the 18 then kills. Yeah, good. All right, fair enough. The last dude will get cleaned up here. We're going to lose eventually. Or rather, we're going to lose the Tycoons, right? I'm not really worried about it. They don't really matter all that much. They're just to farm me cash right now. And man, they are farming me cash. That is fair enough. Alright, we finally ate everything. Fade kills the front dude, and then we lose the whole floor, which is okay. Cool. Fine. I take my reforms here. See what I get. Tycoon, not a bad trade. We can kill 3 dudes every turn. So here's Tycoon middle. Oh, he kills everything because of... It's funny. Because of the candle. That's cute. I like that. I could make him stick on this floor, huh? It's kind of interesting. Put Fade here, and then we Hallowed Drippings him repeatedly. It's not a bad call. He's just here for money, right? Yeah, he's just here for dollars, and I'll Elevator Fade, and it'll be enough for everything else. We just play a million morsels. Oh boy, here I go playing morsels again. Pretty sure my 5 damage shield here gets me through Relentless. Fade, she gets slapped. I'll take the plinks. Love a good dollar bill. Take a reform. I'll let the lady burn out. Our Animus of Will. Cool. Making cash, making cash. Little Fade on bottom, we Elevator. 100%. I'm trying to think if I put the Tycoon on bottom, huh? Yeah, he cleans up top, no problemo. I could kill the Tycoon and bring him back on bottom, which is not terrible. It's fine. It's 2 hits, no problem. I'm gonna do that. Right? There's nothing else in here? Yeah, sure, dude. Feed these morsels up top. At this point, I'm really just thinking about how I can make the most money here. Yeah, he burns out, so they actually... Wow, yeah, fair enough. I'll take morsels up top because it's better than killing them on my own. Seems good. That's a lot of money we just picked up. Worth. It's not a bad memento mori at this point, huh? Give me Tycoon. Shame. It's a lot of turns. It is a lot of turns we just picked up. We easily win up here. Now the question is, can I farm dollars? Sadly no. Get him fade. I am a believer. Yeah, just get blasted. Alright, cool. Cool, got the trial, got everything I wanted. Don't need these other cards. Oh, it's a really good subsuming blade, though. Just another ping that starts at 20 now. Could go to an Ember, a magic shop, which is probably where I'm going. You know what? Sure. Sure. Engine upgrade is actually a good hit here. I am teetering a little bit on energy. Yeah, why not? I need to remove cards, but I can achieve that, I'm pretty sure. And that does answer my questions a bit. Go to the right. It's in the Horde. Oh, Shade Lamp. Ooh, Flicker's Liquor. I am playing Fade every turn, make something free, but Shade Lamp is just broken. I have Morsel made. Cool. Make some things cheap. What do we have that we're working with? Money. Fair. Double stack is pointless. 20 in consume. I will put into a plink. 36 damage plink is pretty good, as it were. -1. First one goes into Crushing Demise. Sure is. We reroll. Holdover. Crushing Demise or Subsuming Blade. Subsuming Blade is pretty dope, right? Pretty dope. Crushing Demise, also pretty dope. It really depends on what I'm more concerned with. The Subsuming Blade is excellent for a lot of reasons. I do see 2 chances at a value stone at this point. Put this -1 into something else, maybe? I'm not playing most of these cards, so it doesn't really matter. It's kind of an interesting situation. I think Crushing Demise is better because I'm on 3 Ember and I haven't drawn, or I haven't done anything to make my engine upgrade more consistent. Subsuming Blade is interesting, though. It scales very high. I could take Ember. I do have 7 draw already, thanks to the Mask of Penumbra. I might take Ember anyway. I'm going to put it on Subsuming Blade. And you may ask why, and the truth is because Morsel Made is going to be clearing a lot of stuff. He's going to easily kill mini-bosses. I think you could go either way here, right? The problem with Crushing Demise is it's random. I could just as easily whiff on the mini-bosses. But it's so good. And it's free. Alright, I've convinced myself. I think Crushing Demise is better. I have 2 turns to try on every mini-boss, and there's only 2 units per mini-boss wave anyway. And then Fade is also helping on lower floors. This just cleans up waves, right? And anytime it clips a heavy, it's big win. Yeah, alright, fine. You've convinced it. You've convinced me. Magic shops are more valuable than anything else. I'll go a left on ring 7. What would I dupe? Nothing, really. Shade Lamp is the answer to Morsel Generation, by the way. These packed morsels are good, but they fall off a cliff because I run out of them. But now I'm going to kill enemies, and we're going to be okay. I'm going to take a -1 in a Subsuming Blade here, I'm pretty sure. Actually, it's just going to be Memento Mori. This was actually pretty decent. Well, that was uncharacteristic. It's not actually going to be that strong. I still think it might be on the chopping block. I'll put it in a Subsuming Blade. Every other card in this deck is basically about to be removed at some point. I'm going to pull out a Plink. I have too much money. I don't need to hold on to it. Plink is actually pretty decent, all things considered. It's my worst card then. Memento Mori. Yeah, it's Memento Mori. Okay, goodbye, bud. I was just talking about keeping it, but no way. Fine. I could remove another, but I'd like to save 275 for this magic shop. Could see a holdover, in which case, sure, Subsuming Blade, get it. Pack shards. I have to take 50 from 2 temples, which is doable. I don't see much value in the money here. Alright, we're fine. We're really low on shards. There's no reason to go higher. None of it's providing value. So we just kind of obliterate the world. And now the real question. How much money can I farm here? Yo, Shattered Shell. Hell yeah, buddy. We take Space Prism, Packed Morsels. We play one for Ember Drain purposes. That's a shame. I don't get to play Engine Upgrade. Tough. It's okay. We make a ton of money here thanks to Shattered Shell. Fun. Play Morsel, and Tumber Assault just obliterates this thing. Very cool. So many morsels, good lord. And I'm gonna have to play a bunch of them too, aren't I? Sure am. The nice thing about Packed Morsels is it gets me over the critical mass pretty quickly. Yeah, sure does. I don't need anything else here. Take a Plink somewhere, sure. Fine. We do clear that front dude, very good. We now have Little Fade. Able to do a lot. Crushing Demise just blows that thing up. Seems good. Play 5 million morsels. Completely send the Hallow Drippings. We just click morsels, as it were. Hope you're all having a good one. Here I am playing morsels again. Playing the unit that solves all of Umbra's problems because I can put, I don't know, 15 morsels into it in one turn without any questions. Just chilling, getting up to 120 by 3 on turn whatever the hell this is. Meanwhile, we're farming money on bottom because game is easy. Here, I kill the Tycoon and I bring him back. He will become infinite. He has returned to us. Well played. Cool. And then, I don't know, Plink fell. She's taken 400 on this turn because no enemies have gone up. Which is a pretty good position to be in, all things considered. He's Crushing Demise the dude on middle, sure. Everything about this is staying the same, pretty much. How's it going? Here I am, more morsels. Seems decent. I'll give him that Hallow Drippings, sure. Oh, so many morsels. Okay. Plink. Neat. Morsel. Great job. Go team. Cool. Meanwhile, Fade is doing 155 damage. That's pretty neat, I think. Does any of this matter? No, we're at the point where we're actually just winning on bottom floor pretty much, thanks to Fade. Fun. Kill her? I have to kill an enemy is the problem here. It's a shame I drew these. I want to kill Fade. Oh, it's actually free, right? I have Mask of Penumbra. Yeah, check this. I play a Morsel and I draw her back. And then she goes behind Tycoon. And we just actually win on bottom floor or something stupid. Seems good. I could just also kill her again. Or I could kill the Shattered Shell for money. Yeah. You can tell I'm greeding when I do something like that, and I drop Crushing Demise here. Do we win on bottom? We come close. Yeah, we win on bottom. Oh no, hold up. He dies. That's not cool. I don't want him to die. My money. Oh well. I could solve this. Hold up. We Crushing Demise here. Hold up. We're doing it. We've done it. Hell yeah, he lives. I get 5 more gold. Awesome. At this point, we're farming for money, thanks to our lad. He's made so much money on this run. It's one of those things where, oh yeah, Wretch. Wretch is too many morsels. It might be too many morsels, actually. It's just too many. I could just take Furnace Tap and then give it a freezing and play it at the end, or when I need to. I should do that. Furnace Tap is a good card here. We take Ember, I'm pretty sure. I could just draw 8 cards a turn, though. Right? Keep going to magic shops? What am I doing? I'm going left for sure on the Vortex there. I'm just going to take draw. Have 8 card draw. I don't need to do anything else here. Yeah, actually, Ember I think is a bait, which is really weird. I go left, of course. Fine. Caverns first. It does not really matter. Gift of Gratitude, kind of interesting. Money is not bad. Heaven's Gold. Petty Theft is pretty good, but it's unfortunately late in the run. I'll just take Heaven's Gold. I'm probably not spending it all, right? Probably. We have to take a whole bunch of stuff from this temple. -2 into Furnace Tap. Don't mind if I do. Purge is also good here. I'll take both of those. Go all in on Eternal Flame, of course. Remove cards. It's actually Primitive Molds here. I'm pretty confident. I don't need them for anything. Oh yeah, Permafrost on Furnace Tap is just what I asked for. Really good hits, right? The Plinks are better, actually. The Reform nonsense I'm doing right now is mostly because I'm trying to farm cash. It does not actually matter. I will now purge another Primitive Mold. And I'll put a -2 on our friend. What can I do here? I still have a Molten Encasement. It doesn't matter, but this Furnace Tap slaps. But I should hold out, right? Because if there's a double stack, that's even better than the -2. Sure is. Sure is. The holdover would go into Subsuming Blade, so we want to make a -1 on engine upgrade, so I can always play it no matter what, even on the first turn. Seems good. I don't need a +10 in anything. No, this is fine. Reroll. What you got? Double stack. So this is better. When I need to, I apply an additional 2 multi-strike to my Morsel Maid, on demand. And then I never play another card in the rest of the run. And honestly, I'm okay with that. Right? That's actually just fine. So then I want to make cards free, which is good. Yeah, we do this for sure. I'm going to make Subsuming Blade cost 0 then. And a 20 in Consume on Plink is good. Okay, I take this Purge. Oh, I already did. Cool. The -2, I don't want these cards. If I end up not playing Plinks or Primitive Molds, I'm fine with it. Cool. Yeah, we're good. Let's see. 60. I take... I didn't feel like it's... Oh, I have to take this -2. I was like, that didn't feel like enough shards. What am I doing? Yeah, duh. I have to take that. Don't throw. What am I doing next floor? Removals are good. Merchant of Steel is kind of pointless. I'm not taking damage. Going for the dupe is pretty decent. What would I dupe? Can't be the Furnace Tap. I don't have the Ember for it. What would it be? What would it be? Might just be Subsuming Blade, actually. Crushing Demise is... Actually, probably Crushing Demise. Just dupe that for 0 shards. Take everything here. So I do need to put a -2 somewhere, I think. Or I take the infusion. Am I going to -2 a primitive mold? What's better, Plink or primitive mold? This is strange, right? I mean, I think actually the sad thing is it's Plink here because of the locket, right? This run is just Morsel made plus Fade, pretty much. No questions. I do need to take shards, so we will take a -2 into Plink. I'm more likely to keep this than that primitive mold because I'm removing Tycoon on the next ring. Almost certainly. He might chill. Because he gives me gold, and I have Heaven's Gold, it's not a bad idea to keep him around. Could be okay. Aggressive Amulet on Winged Horde. I should be able to take this. I'm not going to be able to farm as much money as I want, sadly, but it's okay. Like, yeah, Fade immediately dies here. Oh, but Lady of the House is pretty decent. We actually do get some cash out of that. Really good set of cash. I don't need space on top floor, right? It's just Morsel made, and then Morsels, and then eventually Fade at worst, which is 4 space. I put the space on bottom then. Burn this Hallow Drippings, I don't want it. This is pretty good, right? I get a lot of value there. Take Fade in. Cool. I play the Miner. I play Alloyed Con. Really good draw, by the way. I play Magma Morsel. We draw some stuff. I am going to get Fade killed, I think, by pinging in the back here. Create a ton of morsels for myself. We're gonna Crushing Demise middle, by the way. In case there was any doubt. Just kill that man. And then we play 9 morsels here. Oh man, they can't make animations go faster for this dude, seriously? This is the only downside to playing Morsel Made. He's actually pretty fun otherwise, right? I mean, he solves all of the problems that Umbra has. And then we bring back Lady, the tank. Cool. We get money, good job. Go team. It's Crushing Demise middle, it's Engine Upgrade middle, play a Morsel, draw a card. We get the beefed up Plink. I take Little Fade. Good. That's a lot of dollars that I love to see. It's actually perfect, right? I don't mind this lineup one bit. Cool. And then we just play 9 morsels, because that's what the game wants me to do. Oh boy. There are a lot of things they could do to make this better, but it's tough because Morsel Made is really the way I wish all of Umbra worked. Look at how good this thing is. You can play it in the back, you can play it in the front, you can feed it as many things as you want. You really just have no downsides, honestly. Thank you, Lady, for existing here. It's really good. Plink is good here. The nice thing about that is I haven't drawn off of Mask of Penumbra yet, so I get her back. 245. Honestly, we just play her and then Crushing Demise this floor. Fair. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. It is what it is. We get a free morsel off of that dude, thanks to your buddy. What's his name? Wickless Tycoon. Or Plink was actually the culprit there. Give me my primitive mold that purges. Thanks. Get it, bud. Fade comes in and just kills that thing. Every enemy dies. It's beautiful. Oh, I love it. We blow up this mid dude. Play a morsel. Seems good. I don't want to mess with this bottom floor, so I just don't do anything with the scaling. I'm actually going to kill a morsel, right? I'd like to scale this subsuming blade to 30. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to mess with the floor, though, is the concern. Because this is perfect. Everything comes out, damage, money made. It's excellent. Honestly, Lady is the best hit here, right? We then just put Fade in the back, and do I actually even need... Does this floor even need... Wow. Do we even need Morsel Maid? Answer is probably not. Do I win? Yeah, I just win, actually. We play Furnace Tap on Fade, and this run is free. I play Tycoon now, and I kill my own tank, and I play Hallowed Drippings, so we get more dollars. And I put a Jeweler in front. And I kill the Jeweler, and I put Jeweler in front. Wait, great. I didn't even need this Morsel Maid. I think my run could actually just be this bottom floor, which is maybe a little risky, but also pretty stupid. Votavary, huh? It's pretty good, actually. I don't mind keeping Tycoon a bit, right? He gives me money for Heaven's Gold, which is fine. He's also expensive to remove. Votavary is a free redraw. It's true, right? She just replaces herself. I have Harvest, technically. Technically, right? I don't think I take her. It's fine. I don't need to do anything. Oh boy, this Mortal Entrapment does 100 damage. Wow. If I didn't have Morsel Maid solving all my problems for top floor Divinity, I would maybe have taken this. This is really good, but I don't need it. I'll take Grovel here. Extra morsels and a damage shield is really strong, as it turns out. Another Divine Artifact. I'm skipping it, and you can't stop me. There's nothing there of... Nope, I didn't even look at it. We go to the right. Of course. Need to make sure I solve shards first. 30 magic power. I'm just going to create God Plink. What is better? A 10 in piercing Plink? Or God Plink? This is sad that I'm doing it, but I'm just going to create God Plink. And I take 10 in piercing into a different Plink, because this card is surprisingly good. We're up at 100. Cool. I'm going to look briefly at the relics. Memorial Fund. You're funny. I reroll that. Waxer Snuffer, Votavary. God, I could have infinited here if I had just taken that Votavary. I don't want to talk about it. Lightstone Casing is kind of silly, but I don't really care. I'm just going to save my dollars, honestly. Merchant of Magic, make things cheap. Cheap good. 20 in consume. I'll put it onto the bad Plink. Fine. A Frozen. On what? Nothing. It's a dupe here. Yeah, for sure. So I'm going to reroll this. A double stack. Nope. Put a -1 in a Grovel. Make it free. Everything I make free is good if I have to slam Furnace Tap a lot earlier than I'd like. I don't want to purge my piercing Plink here. Dupe goes into Crushing Demise, as I mentioned before. Yep. And I purge. I am going to purge a card, and it's actually going to be Tycoon. He's fun, but I no longer require his services. We have enough damage. I'd rather get Morsel Maid on turn 1 every time. And that's just the truth of it. He's done great. This is the kind of run where if I were playing... I don't know. If I were playing earlier on in the DLC, I would actually keep him in just to get him the stamp, because he's really earned it. And there is a justification for keeping him around, because he makes my Pyre stronger. Now that is going to be the reason I don't buy anything else. None of these do anything to the extent that I need them to. Molten Encasement is fine to leave in. I don't care about it that much. I really have all 5 Plinks in my deck right now, huh? And one of them has -2 and +30. God, what have I become? Alright, we're 100 out of 100. That's good enough for me. Let's go kill Chased here. I gotta give Frozen Locket some serious credit on this run. The Frozen Nostalgia, rather. It's not something I usually consider. But as it turns out, really good. Guardian of the Unnamed. I'll put a middle. He'll bait. I'm probably going up top. Probably. Order matters. I will plink bottom. It's a decent enough hit. Okay, we play one morsel. I then play Alloyed Construct Friend, and then other morsels. Clearing the top floor. I'll give him damage shield just to like farm it out a bit. Does not really matter. Burn this Hallow Drippings somewhere. I'll put Space Prism on top just in case I upgrade everything and move it all up. Fine. Maybe go middle? Cool. Neat. This is the fabled plink. I fade bottom. Link bottom. Unfortunate. I will kill the big man here. Good. Play a morsel, draw a card. We will take engine upgrade. It's interesting because I have a really big deck, but at the same time, most of my cards consume, so my redraws are really good, and the reality is, it's just not big of a concern for me, because I have 1, 2, 3, I have 8 card draw, which is ridiculous. No, I lose stuff on top floor. Fine. We start that Crushing Demise onslaught on bottom. I should be able to get over this thing's threshold, right? I have 1,000,000 morsels on this turn. Really, just so many. Way too many. That's the nice thing about these packed morsels, though, right? They are big infusions. The fact that I X5 the packed morsels is a pretty good call. I should be able to get over that 129 pretty easily. Yeah. We come close. I think we get there. Just barely. Go team. I will plink middle then, because it keeps him alive for baiting Seraph a bit. I'll play bottom again just to do some damage. Cool. I don't care if you take my stuff, right? We just play double Crushing Demise on bottom, and then I put fade middle to die. We play even more morsels, because of course I do. Make sure I have enough space in my hand. Go team. Morsel Maid will matter a lot more on this combat and the next one, because I don't think my previous line would have gotten there. You know, the Tycoon, whatever comes out of Conscription Notice and Fade. Might not get there. Can I put this on? No, I can't. Really? Doesn't work. That card text is not correct then. It should say to a friendly unit. I was reading this and I was thinking, Furnace Tap, the way it's worded should let me put this on an enemy, but I can't, right? That's pretty doomed. I'm upset. Shiny Shoe, fix now. Thank you, 3 HP lad, for doing your due diligence. Yeah, we super win this, huh? As it turns out. Kind of interesting that Furnace Tap's wording is wrong, because Void Binding says it is worded the same way. And Void Binding being worded that way makes me think that it should work. Because you can put Void Binding on something else, right? Crushing Demise, Crushing Demise. We play a morsel up top. Draw back into our dude. It kills Gilded Wing. Cool. I'm feeling pretty good about this all, huh? Yeah. I could actually play the Molten Encasement for a free turn in... Does not matter, right? It super doesn't matter. I don't play it. It's fine. Get him, Fade. Just kill the man again. Cool. And then we redraw Fade. she kills down here, I give her the Molten Encasement because I can. You know, come on, Chase, really? Plink hits 4 times. Ugh, Plink. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It is actually just super cool. Oh no, I missed a morsel. Oh no. Missed a morsel. Just chomp. I'm pretty sure this wins. I don't need to keep clicking this, do I? Just play the stupid furnace tap. Yeah, we're done. I'm done. Honestly, just kill this man. I don't want him anymore. It's cool. We've done it. Don't play cards. Oh no, Fade. What happens? Just does 300, no problem. I drop in Fade even though I don't need it. He's doing something like 10 million damage. I'm actually going to kill my own Fade here for the Subsuming Blade scaling. I want Fade back. Haha! She's doing it. We win. We have won. Good job. Go team. This is one of those cases where once I reach a point where I'm winning, I probably should stop playing cards, right? It's not interesting watching me just play out optimally when it's totally unnecessary. I am kind of interested in your feedback. There's a point where it no longer matters what you're doing. And at that point, I'm usually a little more, I don't want to say concerned, but I am more considerate of whether or not it makes sense to keep playing cards, right? It's just a little concerning, I think. I don't want to feed damage shields. We kill her on middle. What do I have? Shattered Shell? He can die and get replayed, right? He gets killed by the Divinity here? Sure. Yeah, fine. Have something worth performing. Cool. Take a packed morsels here. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna navigate these turns as best as we can. Send the Hallow Drippings here. But at the same time, we just kind of play morsels, right? Just get big number. Big Plink. Of course. That's what we get. It's what you expect of Plink. Just keep playing Fade. I may actually leak something on this run, which is a little interesting to me. I see the Crushing Demise, good value. If I can get over 70 here, it may be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can play Pack Morsel. I think I can get over 70, right? As soon as you get over 70 here, yeah, we kill all the enemies, and I only take the 9 from the Divinity. Okay, cool. We've done that. 125. It's a good middle floor death here. I will Plink bottom in case it hits. It just doesn't. Shattered Shell. Coming back in. I think he dies here. Yeah, he does. I think he swings. He does actually swing, but he gets healed off. That's interesting. I should Molten Encasement. It just saves damage shield here, right? Yeah. Just saves a little bit, right? Yeah, it's fine. Middle floor kind of sucks, right? I'm going to Subsuming Blade, the Conduit, for sure. Good. I'm going to Crushing Demise. Awesome. And then I just play a million things per hour into this floor. I'm gonna Plink. What you got? Hit the middle, hit the front guy? Excellent. Alright, cool. We clean that up now. And now it's just play morsels. Yeah, just play morsels. I just need to get to the point where I'm clearing the next wave and we're fine. The longer I can go without burning this Furnace Tap, the better off we are, but truly once I play that, I think it's over. Most of our deck is free. I could play him bottom. I'm actually going to play him Fade on bottom, yeah. And I'll take Primitive Mold. Sure, Molten Encasement. That seems good, actually. We'll just keep playing Stealth here to preserve other stats. We killed a mini-boss here. Boop. That's pretty good. I will play Fate first. I will Crushing Demise. I will then draw back into Fate. We're at the point where I can do some of these fancy shenanigans in order to get her over the threshold, killing that Gilded Wing. I take damage. I don't take damage. I was looking at that and I was like, wait a second. What do you mean I take damage? He's quick, so he does what, 140, which kills this, and then 140, 140, so I can actually put the Molten Encasement, it doesn't change it. Oh, he doesn't even die here, but fine. Sure, Shattered Shell, get it, bud. Fine. I don't want to leak cards, is the main concern, right? Leak cards, leak morsel enemy units. Leaking is bad. Kill a conduit, go team. I play Plink middle. I play Plink middle. I fade bottom. He gets through this, right? He's doing what? That's 480. He cleans that up. Yeah, that's fine. 500 in the boss. Yeah, he's actually doing 503. Or 498 because they're getting 5 here. Whatever, it's close enough. We killed something on the bottom then. I will just Crushing Demise middle then. There's no reason not to. We get there. Yeah, we get there. No problems. I double Crushing Demise bottom. Just kill the mini-boss outright. I play Fade middle. She dies. Good. I reform. Sure, Molten Encasement. Why not, bud? I'm actually gonna kill him. Okay. Seems decent. We easily cruise through this. No problem. I just don't play cards. Put this into the Divinity then. Fine. I could play Furnace Tap now, but I just don't need to. I will hold until such point that it matters. My deck is really thin. Look at this. I have so few cards right now. Good hit. Good hit, good hit. Thanks, Plink. Very fun. Blast bottom floor, huh? Then Fade comes in. She doesn't even die. I'm gonna give her the stealth. Sure. Fair enough. I Crushing Demise bottom. Seems good. I redraw her now. I Crushing Demise bottom. Good hit. 545 is a pretty decent number. What do I get? Shattered Shell. Sure, bud. Oh, he doesn't actually kill it because of the sap, right? So we put her in front. We kill the whole bottom floor here. It's pretty decent, right? Can actually do even better here, right? My goal is to see if I can actually kill the Divinity with my bottom floor, which would be pretty cool. Another reason I should hold out on Furnace Tap. I'm pretty sure we do, right? Burns out. I don't think so. No, we won't do it. We went on top. So I really want to just see if I can somehow pull this off on bottom. So what if I give Fade this? We've done it. We are unbelievably good at the video game. Cool. We now win on two floors. I could just actually Crushing Demise my Morsel Mate here and win, but I'm not going to because it's stupid. So fine. But we did it. I gave her the Furnace Tap, and it's great. I didn't actually end up needing that Furnace Tap for anything, but fair enough. Cool. Well, that was, how do we say, a straightforward run. Yeah, it turns out those upgrades and that infusion in Morsel Mate is pretty good. And it could have been even sillier if I'd actually taken that Fossilized Fangs. But you have to think of it from my perspective. What's the likelihood that I see that Fossilized Fangs? I mean, that I see Morsel Mate, rather. Ping. It's number 86. The answer is virtually 0%. Let's hit the run summary. Yeah, you can't count on seeing Morsel-Made here. Obviously, Morsel-Made benefits from Fossilized Fangs, but relying on seeing a rare unit, you can't do that. The fact that I did was nice. It means that this run was very clean, so love to see that. Yeah, this was just free. Hits 3 times with quick. Whatever. I didn't even need him for most of the combats, though, right? I had 580 extra gold. I was really farming it out from Tycoon. Tycoon deserves all the credit in the world for this success. If anyone is watching this, I would be interested if anyone was keeping track of how much money Tycoon made us on this run, because the answer should be a lot. It should be a lot of dollars. And yeah, otherwise, everything else I did on this run was just make things free and blow everything up with Crushing Demise, and yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I don't want to say this is an easy win, but it was pretty straightforward. I don't think Fade mattered. She was so strong. We killed the Divinity with her. We didn't actually need Morsel-Made for the Divinity. I could have not played Morsel-Made at all, actually, and just let anything that went up there leak, and we still would not have died, and I would have won on bottom floor there. So, fair enough, right? But yeah, otherwise, just hit Morsel-Made, game's easy, give good upgrade, excellent news. Fade with Eternal Flame is just brain dead. So easy. If you don't understand Fade at all, just click this one and just keep playing her, and it's brain dead. The only thing you have to watch out for with her is that she steals a card draw every time she dies, which can actually punish you early on. But the nice thing is that she's better than most of your cards early on, and even late game. So you don't really mind redrawing her, right? She hits something, dies, comes back. Would I pay 1 draw a turn for, I don't know, 500 damage? Hell yeah, I would. Every time. So you should too. Basically, she's worth it. She's silly. I think it is a very silly path. I don't actually like it because it's too easy to play, in my opinion. You just click her on every floor and it's like, woo, 1,000 damage. All right, whatever. Yeah, our deck was big, but once we played the million packed morsels that I had for Morsel-Made, it cleans up fast. Most of our deck is actually consumed. And a big shout out to Frozen Nostalgia for really ratcheting all of our spells up to 10. These plinks, I kept them all in the run, right? I was removing primitive molds because these plinks were doing huge numbers. This thing does 31 plus 46 damage per hit. That's great news. You can do a lot of damage with that. So yeah, really good. Yeah, not much else to really say here. It's a pretty straightforward run. See Morsel-Made, click Morsel-Made, give him Morsel. Find quick multi-strike. Alloyed Construct Infusion, win game. Yeah, the rest of this is just 8 card draw a turn and then Frozen Nostalgia to make things really clean on the Plink side and like the Umbra Assault / where is it, Subsuming Blade side. Just pings that do good value. So, yeah, cool. All right, that's all I got for you. Brings us up to an 86 win streak on the Winstreak. That doesn't sound right to say it that way, but you know what I mean. And then 42 on the series. So, hell yeah, let's go. So, hey, yeah, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. You know, as always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.